Hello guys and welcome back to Cloud's Gaming, and here we are with Kula, level 4 Nightblade, playing Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited. So we were just about to descend into the temple. Let's go check it out. It's a big place. Waning Moonstone.
The cycle of the two moons seems to be the key to dispersing the barrier.
So maybe it's a puzzle.
Is down. But before we proceed, I need to speak with you.
So let's go talk to Catherine.
When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master, but Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act.
Why is Aurelian so important?
The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him...
I'll do what I can to protect Aurelian.
Thank you. We should keep moving.
So now we can go through here to the central ruins. Is this Aurelian?
We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait! That's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Let's go talk to him.
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands.
Who is Uldor?
Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone.
What is the Morning Stone exactly?
Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat.
Free Aurelian right now.
I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand.
I can't let you do that.
Then drown in a sea of bones.
So it appears that Aurelian now calls himself Uldor and he wants a piece of us.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you keep the undead at bay.
Let's go do something over here. There's some undead. Right, let's go over here, take care of the undead. I think this is the last one.
One last circle. We can do this. We must do this. Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Alright, so now we need to go confront Uldor. He was over here.
Stay back!
Uldor! Get out of my body now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
So he's running away. So let's try and run after him. So this is the Great Hall. Some bats. Vampire giant bats, I guess. Let's go check them out. So apparently our duke out with that bat increased our assassination skill. Have to be careful not to get hit by these floor traps.
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That will hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely. Oh, thank you, friend. I need a moment to recover. If you wouldn't mind disabling the traps, Gathwin can make it through without fear of perforation.
So we need to figure out how to disable the traps. I just have to pull this lever. And that'll disable the traps.
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely
Are
intervention.
you hurt?
Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Kenarthi's roost with an undead horde by the next dawn!
How is that possible?
Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness.
What weakness?
The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eelsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eelsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me.
How do we restore Uldor's prison?
These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough.
Alright, I'm ready to face Uldor.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside.
Why should you take your master's place?
Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master.
I don't know about this.
Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
Well, if she wants to be sealed instead of Uldor, we'll let her do that. Alright, I'll seal you in the tomb to spare your master.
Thank you. I should prepare myself.
I'm ready when you are.
Gathwin, I beg you to reconsider.
You're too important, Aurelian. If the Dominion lost you, we would be lost.
Then I'll recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, my dearest friend.
Farewell, Aurelian.
Alright, so now we can move on into Uldor's tomb. Here there might be treasure. No. Maybe not.
Uldor, my master was a fool to doubt your power. I'll help you reap the vengeance you seek, if you allow me.
Such a spectacular willing garment. Very well.
I can't fight him for long. Quickly, place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched
In
fool!
the pedestals.
I'll
Where are
turn your
those?
friend to ash. You'll not leave this tomb alive.
Oh, here they are. I think I placed one. Run over here. Place another one. So he's shooting lightning at me. And that's those red things that comes on the floor I have to avoid.
Stay away from those pedestals.
That was the last of them.
Waterweak, I know Uldor will keep me alive. He far prefers a living form to the dead. Strange. How can I know this? I feel him stirring within me. Help Aurelian restore the Morningstone. Go, while you still can.
We've restored the Morningstone. But if you're here, then Gathwin is lost to that monster.
She saved everyone on this island from Uldor.
You speak truth. And yet the young should never die for the old. It is the singular travesty of war.
What will you do now?
I need to record everything that happened here. Uldor's skill troubles me. Without further study, the Dominion will bear no defense against his strange capabilities.
What about Gathwin?
I've rarely encountered a creature of Uldor's power. There may be a way to separate him from Gathwin, but it will take much time and study. She's not just an apprentice, she's my friend. If there's a way to free her, I swear I'll find it.
Alright, so we got a morning bow, which is great because I was trying to get my hands on a bow.
Please don't think me ungracious. Without your aid, I'd still be under Uldor's influence. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish.
Yeah, sure. We would like a portal.
There you are. I'm afraid it won't remain open for long.
And we leveled up. Let's use this portal while it still is open. So let's equip this new bow that we got. And we should level up. I'm going to put 1 point into Magica because it's the only one we haven't leveled up so far. I think that we can't put any points into a bow yet. So I want to use medium armor, so maybe I'll put a point into something in this tree. Dexterity with 1 or more pieces of medium armor equipped. Increases your critical strike rating with physical attacks for each piece of medium armor equipped. Or we can get Windwalker with 1 or more pieces of medium armor. Increases stamina recovery by 2% per piece. Our current bonus is 6%. I think critical strike is probably more worthwhile for us. That's a passive ability, it's always active. So now the courtyard is cleared up, there are no skeletons, but there are ghosts. So now we can go do another quest. But first let's go check out how this bow does. Let's hit this guy. That was easy enough. Let's hit this guy also. There's a ship down there. Also I wanted to try and hide, so I can do a stealth attack on this rat down there. Another rat. So we need to head this way.
Knowledge is power.
Huh. It's a talking sheep. Something over here. Collect Ritual of Resonance. So this is some kind of ritual that describes how to do it, and apparently it will open the gate. Place the needle in the left ear's entrance. Insert so slowly as barely to move. Worldly sounds may make way for cries and secret dreams of slaves in Cold Harbor. Alright, so we picked that up.
Whew. Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Now you die.
Not now, not ever.
So that was a little memory from the past.
Missions await.
So this describes further experiments that they did to open up the portal, I guess. So the last paragraph is: the subjects are nowhere to be seen, and strangest of all are the set of paints and single brush found lying in the corner. Some trickery and tampering has clearly taken place, as you'll have to investigate further.
What? What is this? Please, no. This one will stop looking.
Greetings.
Your enemy falls. Waning Crescent. Sure, we are busy. If you would watch, do so from a distance.
What is this place?
You stand at the Temple of Two Moons Dance. Here, we learn and practice Riddlethar.
Riddlethar?
The way, the path, the road. Riddlethar is all of these, and none. For one, the road is a wall. For another, a wall the way. We all seek our place in Jakajay. Riddlethar helps us find it.
We'll leave them to it.
This work never ends.
There's a person here we can talk to.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you there? Have you seen my squad?
I don't know what you mean.
We were all in a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canathi's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my
Did
squad.
they survive the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. Two of us can cover more ground.
I'll help you find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. But hurricanes are another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
What can I do about the wounds?
Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the Aelids.
Aelids, what do you mean?
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of blow juice.
If I see any, I'll bring Torchbook Tieric into a squad.
Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
So we have a quest down here. It's closer. Let's go and do that first. So there's a quest marker over here. So now we have to go and give it to injured marines.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
Sergeant Furion said this torchbox trickle will help.
Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
You need to find the rest of your squad.
Blessings upon you, stranger. I'll limp my way inland and find a safer place to wait for Sergeant Furion. Just knowing she's out there gives me hope for the rest.
Backpedal a little bit here. Try and hit them with the arrows.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling. Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
Found everyone in your squad.
Lieutenant Gellin pulled me ashore. Went to find shelter. Never came back. Headed to a nearby cave. Find him. Tell him we're all safe.
Okay, so let's go look for Gellin. So here's the cave. Let's go in and see if we can find Gellin. Or some treasure. Here's Gellin. Tied to a bloodstained post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. Examine the corpse. The armor bears the insignia of an Alderi Dominion Marine lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. Continue the examination. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. So he's not in a good state. Here's a big snake. Let's see what else we can find in this cave. Apart from snakes. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this place. So let's go talk to the Marines out here.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
Found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
Looked like he was killed in some kind of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
Lots of bones, candles and snakes, also wooden posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Miss Dale spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you going to do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn them.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
So we have to go investigate the beached ship. Over here.
You aren't a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway. State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo and shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
I'll see if they can find the helmsman's wheel and patch the ship.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. Must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
So let's go patch up the ship. Here's the forward leak. And a couple of sailors. Oh, we can steal from the dresser. Let's try that. You stole from someone. Law-abiding witnesses will give you a bounty. Guards will confiscate stolen items unless you successfully flee. You can sell stolen items to a fence in any outlaw's refuge. Let's steal some more stuff. Oh, I'm detected there. Hide here and steal from this dresser. Here's the aft leak. To locate the helmsman's wheel. Should be over here somewhere. The other side of this island. Or I can grab this butterfly. That yielded insect parts. So here's the helmsman's wheel.
these repairs by high tide. We've got to.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Quartermaster Open promised reinforcements when the Prowler is repaired.
We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
The Sea Viper stole the Prowler's Sunsider.
Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsider in no time.
Yeah, sure, send Onglorn to recover the Sunsider.
I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the Sunsider. Onglorn will recover it soon enough. What else needs doing?
There's nothing left to do.
But it's time for that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should do the talking. I'll just rub it in.
So let's talk to Onglorn.
That was fast. Alright, there's room on the Prowler for your marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
Promised reinforcements.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Then what does your captain say?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Okay, so go talk to her.
Make sure you check the hull for holes.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop
What
it.
do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Alright, so we have to go talk to Mastengri. Down below.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What have the Sea Vipers done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The Sea Vipers created the storm?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would the Sea Viper's wrist grow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more. So I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
So we have to go. So we have to go over there and take the lodestone from the Sea Vipers. It's somewhere there in the map. We'll do that next time. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next time.